Okay, so that's a review of the coordinate plane. And so then now I want to review some slope information. Actually, this might be the first time that you've seen it. And we're not going to talk about it too much because, again, the videos in WAMAP are going to really focus on everything in detail. But I just want to kind of talk about some basics of slope. So I'm going to say slope information at the top of page 7 here. And I'm going to start with a definition of what the slope is. I like to think of it as basically the measure of how steep a line is. How much it goes up, how much it goes down. And to do that, I'm going to use this plate and this piece of paper. I know I have one here somewhere. I just have a piece of printer paper. And I'm going to draw a circle on here using this plate. And I'm using the plate because I'm not very good at sort of drawing circles freehand. And I know that this plate is a circle. Or it's more of a circle than I could draw. I'm just going to cut out around it. Wow, this is bigger than I thought it would be. That's okay. Just going to cut out around this circle. And then I'm going to put some lines or some minutes. So I'm going to fold this bottom part up like that. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to fold it in like that. And then over here, I'm going to fold it in kind of like that. So I basically I've created a triangle shape. And that's because now I have the 3 types of slopes that I might encounter. I'm going to use some color on here. I have this one. I have that line, like kind of going uphill from left to right. This is a positive slope. So I go uphill, left to right. So that's one type of slope. I have this kind of slope. This is called a negative slope. So it goes downhill, left to right. I have this one right here. And this doesn't go uphill, right? This is like a flat line. We've all driven in cars and buses and gone uphill or downhill, or you've been walking. I'm always amazed when I'm walking how much the roads have a uphill and a downhill. But this is just flat land. Oh, hello, Sammy. Okay, buddy, come on. Okay, you go lay over there and you can come to lecture, but you can't be in the video. This is called a zero slope. And this is when it's just a horizontal line. And then I'm going to add one other slope on here. I'm going to grab my ruler. And I'm basically just going to kind of go right through the middle of this triangle that I created. Hi, buddy. Hi, you're in the video. Come on. Here, lay down right there. Or get down. Come on, get down. Good job. Okay. So this line that I just created, this is an undefined slope, which is just a vertical line. So hopefully this information will sort of help you as you move forward. Again, I should probably add that up here too. It's created when we graph a line. So that's really what you're going to be focusing on this week, is how to the lines of equations. And so all of these slopes are going to be using a form of an equation that's called the y-intercept equation. And they're always going to be set up this way. Y is going to equal mx plus b. So x and y, hopefully those sound familiar. They're like from a coordinate, like we were doing over here on our coordinate plane, right? The m always stands for the slope. The b stands for the y-intercept. And again, you're going to really explore this in the WAMAP section. But basically, this is where the line crosses the y-axis. So remember, in our coordinate plane, the y-axis is right here. So that's where a line is going to cross. Like, at what point does it cross that line? Typically, your slopes are going to be written as fractions, and the reason for that is that the slope, let me find my notes here so that I tell you correctly. So it's slope is always, it's like the change in y over the change in x. So from one point to another, over the change in x. So how much I go, this is how much I go up and how much I go over to get from one point to another. So again, you're going to really kind of be digging into that this week. I want you guys to let me know how things go. Your assignment for this week is 8.1, 8.2, and 8.3. If you get through those, if you get to a spot though in those and it's like, oh my God, I don't understand this at all, please let me know, because if, you know, we can always talk about it one-on-one. That's what I'm here for and what my office hours are here for. But then if a lot of people are having trouble with one specific thing, then I can really make a video that focuses on that one section. So please communicate with me. Also, for some of you, this might not be the first time that you've seen this. And so if you get through 8.1, 2, I'm going to go ahead and leave 8.4 open so that you can continue. But really save 8.4, 5, and 6 for next week, unless, like I said, you are on a roll. I'm just in my book here. I'm gonna glue the back of it in because the circle is like too big. Actually, no, it does fit on this page pretty well. I was going to say, I thought I'd have to fold it in because it would be too big for the page, but it looks like it's fine. It still fits on my page. If it's too big for your book, though, you can always fold them in like this so that you can close your book. So that's just a opening little sample of what slope is. Again, you're going to really dig into it in WAMAP, and let me know if you have any questions.